Perfect. Fine. See, today we have seen that how we can send template as a response, right?
Yes, sir.
There are several template tags which can be used, okay, which can be used to send the request, or sorry, not to send the request, to just display a particular response in a very proper manner, okay. So see, from python views.py we can inject dynamic content, okay, to the template file by using template tags, okay. So template tags, okay. What is this template tag? So these are the tags, okay. So template tags are used, okay, are used to inject, okay, inject dynamic content from the views.py, from the views.py file, okay. Now these are also called, okay, so these tags are also called template template variable variables, okay. Now see, we need to take special care about template tag syntax. It is not Python syntax and not HTML syntax as well. It is just a special syntax. Okay, this is so the team template, you can say tag syntax. Okay, tag syntax is is synta syntax. Perfect. So see here, we are talking about template tag. What is template tag? So template tag is something which can be used to what, inject some dynamic content from our backend to the what, to the front end. And the syntax of template tags is quite different. In front end we use to write what, general HTML, okay, general HTML, as well as some JavaScript, okay. But this template tag is different from HTML, okay. The syntax of template tag is different from HTML as well as Python also. That's why while writing template tags we need to take special care, okay. We need to take what, special care. So we need to we need to take special care about the template tags syntax, okay. tag tag syntax as it is not a python syntax, it is not a python syntax, and 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 not a HTML syntax tool. Syntax 2, okay. Syntax 2. Now it is a or you can say just it is a simple, okay, sorry, spatial, okay, a spatial syntax. syntax. Okay, now if it is a special syntax, then definitely we need to learn that, right? We need to learn that. And to learn the special template syntaxes, there are several things which we are going to follow. Okay, so first thing what we are going to learn, so template. Okay, template tag syntax. Okay, template tag syntax for inserting. Okay, for inserting what? Text data. Okay, text data. So see, what is the template tag syntax? What is the syntax to insert data from the views.py to our what? HTML .html file. So we can do that just by writing insert data. Okay, insert data. Here we need to specify which data we want to insert, and we will enclose this data, or you can say variable, within what? Within double curly bracket. Okay, double curly bracket. What this template tag is going to do? So see, this template tag, this template tag which we have placed inside the template file, which we have placed inside what? Template file. So tag which we have we have to place place what? Inside a template file. What is template file? So dot html file is called template file. Okay, template file. And we have to what? Provide the insert data value. And we have to provide the insert data value. Insert data value. Okay, from what? From where? From the python. Okay, python views.py file. Views.py file. Okay, so how it is going to work? Let me show you. I will open a paint. See, suppose that we have an application. Okay, we have an application. Mm, it is an app. Okay, here it is a views.py file. It is what? It is a views.py file. So let me write views.py file is there. Okay, now now there is a particular what? Template. Okay, there is a particular template. So it is going to be, I will write template. Okay, and it will be something called vis.html. vis.html. Okay, vis.html. Now if we want to insert something, if we want that here some variable is going to come, and I want the value of that variable should be passed to this template as well. This template as well. And here the templates are written in the syntax of Jinja 2. Okay, Jinja 2. We follow what? Jinja 2 syntax to write a template of what? Of Django application. Of Django application. Now if we want like here Jinja 2, then we need to learn several syntaxes of Jinja 2 what? Tags. There are several tags. So if we want to insert some if we want to call some value from views.py file, and we need to show the data, then definitely we need to use some special what? Special syntax. So here if we want to call this, okay, if we want to call this, so what we need to use? We need to use template tags. We need to use what? Template tags. Okay, template tags. Now what are the different? Why this tag we are using? We are using this tag to insert. Okay, we are using this tag to insert dynamic. Okay, dynamic content. Dynamic, I will say dynamic content. Okay, content inside the template. Inside the template, right? Templates. So this is why we were using what? We are using You can say that this is the reason why we are using the template tags. Okay, template tags, and this is why how we are calling. Suppose that, fine. Now I will do what? I'm going to crop it. So crop, I will save this. So we are going to come Django. Here we will create one more class, class 9. Okay, class 9. And inside this I will say uh, template. Okay, templates. After that, after that, I will say that is, and here I will select that particular image. I will select that particular image. So Django class 9, select insert. Fine. Now see, now we are going to create an application which is going to send date and time from views.py to template file. We are going to create an application to create a like application to send date and time from views.py to template file. Okay, to template file. Is it clear? How to do that? So here we will say application, creating an application to send date and time from the views.py file to what? Template file. So now simply we are going to create a project, and in that project we need to say what? We need to create an application to send the date and time from views.py file to template file, right? To template file. How to do that? How to do that? Okay, so see here, first of all we need to create a project. Okay, first of all we need to create a project. So I will completely close all. I'm going to close complete thing. Okay, after that, I will come in class 9. I will call the terminal here. After that I will say class, sorry, here I will say class 9. Okay, in class 9, here what we want? Django admin. Okay, Django admin, start a project. Okay, start a project, and here I will say dynamic yes, dynamic template project. Okay, dynamic template project, and hit enter. Here I'm starting here I'm creating a project called dynamic admin, and just by saying that we have created what? Dynamic template project. So here I will say cd, here I will say cd, and dynamic template project. Just a minute. So dynamic template project, right? After that here inside this, I'm going to create what? I'm going to create an application. Okay, I'm going to create an application. What application I'm going to say? So I will say py manage.py start what? App. Okay, start app, and Yes, after that date time app. Okay, after that date time, date time app, like this we I have written. Okay, so it created an application called what, date time app. It created an application called date time app. After that, what I need to do, just here in this root directory of the project, I need to create a folder. I need to create a folder, and here I am going to say templates. Here I am going to say templates, right? And inside these templates, I will be saying that I want to create a new folder called date time. Okay, date time app. Okay, date template. Okay, so here I will have to create a folder. Yes, so date time app. Fine, so I have created here, right? Now now okay, okay, I don't want to say. Fine, so I have created here also. Okay, here also. And now here I want to, inside this I want to create what, new file called wish. Okay, called wish.html. Wish.html, right? This is what we have created. This is the complete thing, how we create a create a project. Okay, create a what, project. So what I will do, I will just copy this. I will just copy this. After copying, I will come here. I will say how we are writing. So I will just remove this thing. Fine, fine. So see, this is the step we need to follow. Okay, to create an application, and we have created. So by following, okay, by following the above commands, we we have created, okay, created an application, okay, inside a project. Okay, an application. What is the application name? So the application name is date time app. Date time app. Okay, date time app inside a project. What is the project name? So the project name is dynamic 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 template project. Okay, right? After that after after that we have also, okay, we have also created a folder templates folder. Okay, folder at root directory of the project, and and created app a and created what, date time app folder. Okay, folder for application specific templates. Application specific templates. That is if I will say code or not code, here I will need to say image. Okay, now I will come here and I need to paste this. So I will say snip, and here I will have to take this complete thing. Yes, save this. 9, and here dynamic template project. Okay, dynamic template project. Mm, fine. So after that we will come here and select it. This is what we did, right? This is what we did, and we have created. After that inside the date time app template, okay, we created a wish.html template file, okay, inside a template folder. Fine. After this, what we need to do? So now we have configured the complete thing. Now we need to, first of all, after coming here, we have created this template, right? We have this created this template externally. So we need to configure this project with our with our application. So how to do that? So we will come inside settings.py file. First of all, I will add this application. What is the application name? So the application name is date time app, right? Date time app. This is what we done. After that, this templates folder, we need to register what we need to, uh, like tell this what Django project that I am using a template folder. So to do that, first of all, I will have to import OS. After importing, what I need to do, I need to say template dir, template template dir, okay, it means that template directory. And here we need to do os dot path, okay. Let me see, I am forgetting the syntax. So I will come here in project, in settings.py file, see template os.path.join, okay, os.path.join. This is what we need to do here as well. Yes, os dot path dot join. And what you need to join, you need to join base dir with what templates folder. To the base directory you need to join the template folder. Now to pass this external, our explicit template directory, we need to search for a template list, which is this templates. What are the different templates we are using here? And here we need to pass this template dir. We need to pass this what template dir. So I will copy this and I'm going to pass here, okay. I'm going to pass here, right? So as it will be a list, I think it will take, I will come here and try to compare. Yes, perfect. uh, yes, perfect. So after again I will come here. See, I have passed that. I have passed that. Now apart from this, nothing we need to do here in settings.py file. Okay, settings.py file. Now I will save this. After saving, what the rest we need to do. So now I will try to write this again. I will come here. Okay, again I'm going to come here. Here I need to write what? I need to write a views.py file. Okay, I need to write views.py file. But before writing views.py file of this application, what I'm going to write? I'm going to write this template. I'm going to write this template. So what I will write in this template, it's very simple. Simple HTML I'm going to use here. Okay, simple HTML I'm going to use here. Just a minute. Okay, so what is the template I'm going to write here? Simply I will say doc type. I will say doc type. Fine. After that I will say HTML lang en. After that dir. Okay, direction LTR. Fine. I will close HTML here. After that, after HTML, what we need to write? We need to write header. Right. Inside header, we will say meta. Okay. Meta. Char set we are going to use UTF-8. Okay. Char set we are going to use UTF-8. After that, I will be using title, and title will be first template page. First template page. Okay. Now after this what we need to use? After this we will close. Okay, after this we will close our head. We will close our head. So I will say close, or let me write one style as well. Okay, let me close the header right now. Head. Fine. After closing header, we need to start the body. We need to start the body. And here we will say h1 hello server. Okay. Current type. Simply I will say current date and time. Okay. And here we need to this current date and time, it is going to come from what? Views.py file. So to call the views.py file, here first of all I will say the now change the line. Okay, change the line. And after that here I will say insert data. Insert data. Okay, insert data is the variable name. Okay, is the variable name. After that I just close this h1. Close this h1. Fine. I close this h1. That's all. Like this is what I have written. Okay, after that I will close this body. After that I will close this body tag. I will close this body tag. Mhm. Yes. So this is what I have written as a what? Template. Here this is the template, which template variable actually, which will pull the data from views.py file. Which will pull the data from views.py file. Now I'm going to come in date time app, and in this views.py file, and in this views.py file. So here what I'm going to do, I will say first of all here I will say import date time. Import date time. Import what? Date time. Time. Okay, date time. And from there what I need to do, I will say define a wish. Define a wish. It will take a request. It will take a request. And first of all we will create a date. Okay, date time. Date time dot date time. Dot now. It will give the current date of the system. This date time module contains a date time object, which contains a method called now, which gives the current date time of that particular system. Okay, after that I will say my date. Okay, my dict. Here I am creating a time dictionary. Here I am creating a time dictionary. This time dictionary contains a key. Okay, insert data. This time dictionary contains a key called insert data, and this key has a value called date. This key has a value called date. Clear? Now this date is being identified by this key. You have like I have taught you dictionary, right? So in dictionary what happens that each value is identified by respective key. So here date is going to be accessed by insert data key, right? Insert data key. Now after that I am returning, I will say return render. Return render if someone is going to request. Okay, someone is going to request, then you need to uh, go to what test app. You need to go to what test app, and inside that test app I have what vis.html. Inside that test I have vis.html file, and just render
Uh,
this.
App name is date time app.
Okay. Test app I have written. Mm, App name is date time app, right? And now, thank you. After that, I want to render this, render this HTML file, but with a change. There will be a context. Okay, this context is going to tell that I will have one time dict. Okay, time dict variable which will pass into this vis.html, which will pass this into vis.html. Okay, see here we need to see that the values to the template variable should be passed from the view in the form of a dictionary as argument to context. Okay, in the form of dictionary and as argument to what, to the context. So this is the context which is going to take all the values which should be replaced in this vis.html, which should be replaced in this vis.html. So first of all first of all I will come here and I will paste this, copy, and here I will say vis.html, paste it. Okay, after that I will say views.py, views.py code. After coming here, so after coming here I will come views.py file, copy all and paste it here, right? After this, here first of all I will try to make not what, the values. Okay, the values to the templates. Okay, template variables should be passed. Okay, should be passed uh, from what, from the views.py file. Okay, file in the form. Okay, in the form of what, dictionary. Okay, dictionary as argument. Okay, argument to context, as argument to the context attribute, of render. Okay, render method or render function. Okay, render function. Fine. Is it clear, guys? Now
Yes, sir.
to make it working, rest of the things we need to do. What we will do, after coming here we will define what, application based URL. So I will say new file urls.py. Okay, new file urls.py, and here I need to do what, I need to take the URLs. So I will say I will copy this complete thing. Okay, I will copy this complete thing, come here. Okay, come here and paste it. Okay, and paste it. And here what, I don't want admin. And here at path I will say, okay, I will say if someone is going to say wish, okay, if someone is going to say wish, then what I want, so here first of all I will have to import, okay, first of all I will have to import what, from, okay, from date type, okay, app, import views, okay, import views. And here I will have to say views dot, okay, views dot wish, right, views dot wish, this is what I have written, right, wish, yeah, views dot wish, that's what. Now this URL I will have to map to what, I will have to map to this URL. Here I will say include, here I need to include, and here I will have to say path and date time app. If someone is going to go date time app, okay, in that case I want to include, okay, I want to include what, date time, okay, date time app dot view, time app dot views, right, this is what I want, okay, okay, not now, date time URLs, okay, date time app URLs I want to map, include, okay. So if someone is going to hit enter, then I will include date time URLs here and it will go to date time URL, right, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Fine. I don't think that we have done everything here, whatever it was possible. Right. Now, last stage. Okay, last stage is what, to run the server. To run the server. Right. So, how to run the server? I will have to save this. I will ensure that I have saved each of the things. So, here also I have saved. It also I have saved. It is also saved. Now, I will come here, I will say dir. So, I have the access to manage.py. If I have the access to manage.py, so I will say py manage.py run server. Okay, run server. It started running server. It means that there is no error in our what application. Okay, so I will come here and pass it and pass it. See, it will say that you have only two what, two URL. So here I will say date time app, date time app, date time app. In this date time app, I have a special URL wish. I have a special URL wish. It is, see, it is showing October 27, 2021, 9:28. But if you will see here, if you are going to see here in template, what I have used insert data, and this insert data is coming from where? This insert data is coming from this views.py file where I have created the like date and time of the server system, and I'm passing this inside what, inside a context, okay, time dictionary. And from that dictionary it is selecting a key called what, insert data, and that key contains a data variable, okay, that key contains what, data variable. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So this is what, how you used to pull what, data from the server to your front end. And that's why, like, whenever someone is going to say develop backend, so you just need to develop this one. You just need to develop this one, right? And after that, in front end, these variable keys, okay, these dictionaries keys will be accessed by the front end developer in this mode, in this mode, by using what, two curly braces, by using what, two curly braces, right? Now see, I want to use some style, okay, I want to give some CSS to it, okay, I want to give some CSS to it. How I can give? Simply here I will say style. Okay, simply I will say style, and in here I will say h1. Okay, h1 tag color should be white. Okay, color I will give, I will say orange. Okay, I will say orange, and background. Okay, background, sky blue or blue, just I write. Okay, after that I will close this style. Right, this is what I done. Okay, this is what I done. I saved this, and let's see if it is affecting here or not. I will, it is affecting, right? Yes guys, can you see this?
Yes, sir.
So like this you need to fetch a data. I guess it's completely fine. So what I will do, yes, what I'm going to do, I will say now we need to run it. Okay, so copy, coming here, finally we need to map. Okay, map app application. Okay, I will say date type app urls dot py file to the project level urls urls.py file. Okay, after that run the project, run the project. So how we need to run the project? By seeing what will be the output. So output is something like this. It will be an image. So let me come here. So right now what I'm going to do, I will snip this, and save a response page. Fine. The moment you will request this, okay, you are going to get a response page. Okay, after that a request, what request you need to raise? So the request should be this. Okay, then you are going to get this page, right? Yes, now I have what, I have just shown you how to use a particular template tag. Okay, how to pull variable from what views.py file to your template. Is it clear, guys? Now, what I want, task for
Yes, sir.
you, create an application. Okay, application to display what, date, time, and student information. Okay, and what, student information, what student information is going to contain? So it will contain name, a roll number, after that marks. Okay, after that marks, to display, yes, date, time, and student information. Yes, this is what I want from you guys. So in next class, I would expect one student app inside the same project, which will display this current date and time, as well as student information saying name, roll number, and marks. Name, roll number, and marks. Is it clear?
Yes, sir. So this all information come in one insert data only, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Fine. That's all for today. and closing here.